Hello flosstube, this is Banan from Colors for Life. This is my first time ever making a video in English. Well, not videos at all. I make videos all the time in Arabic. My English is not my native language, so please excuse my mistakes if you hear any, and do correct me. I love being corrected by natives. What I'm going to say, I don't know what to say. Okay. Recap. This is my first video about my cross stitching. I've been watching your flosstube videos and I've got the bug. I'm fairly new, well, totally new, not fairly, totally new in cross stitching. I usually watch all kinds of crafts and hobby videos on YouTube. I once saw, the other night, I saw a video by Jennifer. I don't know her last name. I don't know how to pronounce it, so please, if you know her, I'm sure you know her. She's very funny, very sweet. She's I like her very much. After seeing her video, I told myself I have to do some cross stitching. I watched her video and the next one and then the next one, and then I saw other people videos like Teresa, the little stitcher, the Trisha, the left hand stitcher, who else? Stitching with a Smile, I guess her channel name, MN Chaos, Jessie Marie, I guess, does stuff. All people, Garrett, the coffee stitcher. I've been watching and watching, but that night after seeing Jennifer's video, oh God, I kept laughing with her. She was holding her glass of wine and she's talking about her FFOs and her webs and haul. I just kept laughing and admired her a lot. So I watched around 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and for the record, people, I don't have any kind of fabric to stitch on. I don't have any floss. I don't have anything. I hate doing that sort of stuff. I hated doing many years ago, but when you start crafting, I crochet, I do tatting, I teach both. I do knitting now. I knit, not do knitting. It's a bad phrasing. It's bad phrasing. Sorry. I knit. I do origami, quilling, you name it. I'm into quilting. Not. I didn't learn how to sew yet. I hated sewing as a teenager, but well, years go by, and when I see people creations and putting lovely stuff, I get motivated. So let's get back to cross stitching. That night I said to myself, oh my God, I have to do this. So I searched a little bit and found this lovely pattern. Was from an electronic magazine. I don't recall the name. I'm bad at names, really, like really bad, and I don't know why I didn't write these stuffs, write down these the names and everything, the information to provide you, but please, if you need to know anything, just let me know. This pattern is supposed to have like 20 or so mini cats like these, like this one, and I only had this fabric. I bought it from a local store here at my country. It's 22 count hardanger Ada. I intended to do hardanger, but for some reason I watched videos that say it has to be even weave. I don't think this is even weave. I think this is Ada, 22 count Ada. So I cut a piece big enough. I had a hoop. I don't know how I had a hoop or why. I just had it. So I only had some pure cotton size 8. I know it's not the right size. I only had needle size 22. It's not the right size, I know, but in that night, late that night, I had to do something. So, and I just did. I watched some videos about cross stitching, the basics, and then I started doing it, and here it is. This is my first cross stitch ever. It has back stitching, it has full cross stitch, and some quarter and, how do you say, not halves, the other number that comes after the half, 3/4, sorry, 3/4, and I love it. What do you think for a first time stitcher? Okay, so then I had to make another one. I went to a nearby craft store, small craft store. They don't sell any Ada but 9 counts. So I bought it. It was cheap, and I took it was made in Egyptian, and it's fairly soft, very soft. I looked for more patterns. I found this silhouette photo for Audrey Hepburn. I found actually more than one in different poses. So I thought to myself, I have to make some of those. So this is my first whip. I'm going to show you. This one is finished. I'm going to make a pillow case. Again, it's not floss, it's regular cotton pearl size 8. This is all I have that day, back in the day. I don't know what to say. So stop talking, please. Stop boring people, decent people who's watching. Okay, so this is a finish. I washed it and I still didn't iron it yet. I'm going to, and then I'm going to make a pillowcase. The other picture, I'm working right now on the other picture. This is the pure cotton I'm working on. I know I'm supposed to take it off the frame. I'm just going to unscrew this a little. Okay. So this is the, my needle. This is it. This is part of her hair, and this is hair, one of the eyebrows. Here's going to be the eye and the rest of the face. This is a close-up for her face. Then I kept losing my needle. It kept falling off. And I saw all of you own needle minders. So I made myself one, and that late that night or the other day, I don't know, I can't recall. It's this little guy, cute, right? Luckily I had some magnets and I made that. This is the hoop I originally had. I cannot recall. I guess it's from Daiso, the Japanese chain store chain. How do you call it? I don't know. Anyhow, this is currently one of the webs I'm working on. So I was stitching this at my in-laws, and my husband's aunt saw me stitching these, and she liked it, and she asked me if I can stitch her daughter's picture. And of course, as I did my research before I do stitching, I know that there are some programs and websites that turn your picture into a pattern and gives you the DMC floss colors and everything. So I told her, yeah, it is possible. She gave me a picture of her daughter. She got married and she's now living abroad. So she wants to make her a pillow. I told her about my idea of this. This is a three pillows, 3 different sizes. So it's gonna be a set of Audrey Hepburn. I'll show you when I finish it. I don't know when, but I'll do it, inshallah. So she gave me a photo, and I made that picture into a chart, a cross stitch chart, and I started it. The chart gave me 12 pages. Just a second. The chart gave me 12 pages, but I'm not going all to do all the 12. This is the DMC floss conversions. This is the picture. She told me, and the printer is not giving a good quality. I don't know why. It stopped. It's just gave bad colors. It's not like this. I promise. I'll show you. I'll show you the project when I finish or as I progress in it. So she didn't want that piece, so I just cut it, and it happens to be 3 pages. So the piece would be 3 pages by 3. It's going to be 9 pages. I'm only on page number 1 and only did this. I'll show it to you. I stopped this project right now for a reason. When I bought the DMC floss, I bought a hoop, an enormous one. It's 18 inches, and I didn't have an idea of how tiring it would be holding that large frame and stitching through it. It was a bad idea. I've never embroidered, I've never cross-stitched. Nobody told me, guys. So I took it off. I've ordered some Q-snaps and some floor stand. It didn't arrive yet. I hope it will arrive on this Friday, the 18th. So this is yes, and I'm doing it on 14 count Ada. And yes, I'm parking. This is another magnet I made. needle minder. And parking, yes. Suddenly I'm out of words. These blanks here are all DMC floss numbers that I didn't find in my local store. So one of my friends who lives in another city said that told me that she will look in another one of the suppliers of DMC there. We don't have in my city. There's only one supplier. In hers, also one. So she looked for the missing colors, and good news, she found all the colors I need. And once I wire her the cost, she'll send me the floss, and once I receive the Q snaps and the frame stand, I will continue working on this. But this is all I have done. This is part of the wall that was behind the couple, and I'm parking. Well, first video I've seen about parking was by Stitching May. Then I saw the one that Carolyn Mazio, I think her name, Mazio. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Hello, Carolyn. Then I saw that video and it helped a lot. Parking is not scary at all. It's fun, it's easy, it's effortless, it saves time. I'm sure as a person who loves quick things to be done, I like that a lot, that technique. I noticed it makes your the back of the work kind of mess, but who cares? Nobody's going to see it, right? This is a small project I have started yesterday, near dawn. I didn't get much sleep, and I couldn't sleep. I had some insomnia. So I saw this project. It's called Sewing Machine. I know I'm not supposed to show chart, but this is a freebie. The source is The World of Cross Stitching. I got this pattern from, it's very, very, very small, 40 by 40 stitches. The design by Deborah Page. It was supposed to be a picture for a card or a frame, but I'm going to make some pincushions. I'm still considering how I'm going to fill up these pincushions. I don't want to fill them just by what do you call it, cotton or polyester filling or stuffing. I think that would make the cushion light. So I heard that using walnut shells crushed, finally crushed, would do the trick. So I don't know where I'm going to buy this stuff from here, but from America, the lady who lives there, she's called Deborah Ann Dennis. She's a quilter, and she do these beautiful quilts and little things. I saw her making this little chicken pincushions, and I asked her, what do you fill? What do you use for filling, and where do you get the stuff? She said the walnut shells, and she said that she gets them from a pet store, usually there. So I'm going to hit the pet store and look there. But I've done the flowers. Here's the sewing machine, and there's a writing here down here. It's supposed to say what does it say? Love to sew. So The finished design is supposed to be 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches on a 14 count Ada. This frame I got from the craft store near my place. It's only about $1.50. It's wood. I don't like the material, but until I get my Q snaps, I bought several until I get them. And my flosses. So I bought some from my local store here that supplies that provides DMC floss, and some online. The ones that I purchased online cost me double and sometimes triple the price, and I keep it in this rubber band loom box. This box is just for my husband's cousin's photo, and this color I'm going to use for the edge of her sunglass. She's wearing a sunglass that has a small gold metal part at the side. So I'm going to, it's supposed to be done with the number 3821, this one. So I thought it's gold. I'm going to incorporate, as long as I'm working 2 strands or 2 threads over one, I'm going to use 1 strand from this one and 1 from this gold, the metallic. We'll see. Of course, I have some missing, and this box is for the sewing machine. Of course, I'm going to buy other boxes. I ordered from 123stitch.com yesterday or the day, yeah, yesterday, some stuff. I want to make the Save the Stitches pattern or black work by, of course, you all heard of her, by Elizabeth Almond. And I bought all the materials, and I bought some other stuff. When I get it, I'll show you. These are some of the flosses I bought online and from my local store. And here I'm trying to grid this one. I'm going to make 2 pin cushions, one for me and one for my friend. And this one I'm trying to work without any gridding, and this one I grid it with this thread. It's supposed to be nylon. I got it from one of the craft stores here. It didn't say any name or brand, just craft thread. It's thin enough, and I grid it. So I'm going to see how will this works. I'm afraid to use this thread in a large piece like the picture I'm making. I'm afraid that I split or work over it and I won't be able to get it off. I'm not sure, so I'm using this small piece just to make sure. So what else? Yes, here are some of my, right now I told you I'm just a beginner. What do you call below beginner? A beginner of a beginner. So I'm just buying. These are Zweigart Ada 14 count from my local store, and this is 16 count, and this is the 22. They are all Zweigart. and this is also 14. I've searched up and down my the fabric stores here. We don't have that much specialized craft stores. Only small one that sells what kids needs at school, like I don't know, drawing books and some coloring pencils and whatever. And the only specialized craft store I have in my city that supplies the DMC floss only have this the Zweigart Ada, and have one type of linen 32 in natural color or raw color and white. That's it. They don't have even weave. But yesterday I've hit the market and I start searching one fabric store after another. I explained even weave, the type of fabric that is. They didn't understand. I don't know what does even weave stand for in Arabic, so I can explain it. I don't know. But one of the staff who works in one of the fabric stores showed me this. When I looked thoroughly, it was even weave, but it's light and somehow transparent. As you can see, it's see-through. I counted and it is 24 count even weave. I don't know if I counted wrong. I don't know if it's not even weave. I don't know except that it's from Egypt. That's all I know. I don't even know. I guess it's cotton. I think it's soft and the drape is, but it's light and see-through. I don't know. Tell me if this is appropriate for cross stitching or not, please. I don't know if it's appropriate. I'll try some small pattern first and I will see how it goes. I don't even think it's 24. I think it's 25. I've never heard of a 24. I don't know. Is there any 24 count even weave? I don't know. So I've babbled, I've rambled, and I'm sure that many of you just went to do more important stuff than listening to and what do you call it, and no, that's wrong. And I know that my English is not perfect. I'm trying here, people, please. So just bear with me a little more. So this is all I have right now. If you think I should do more flosstube videos in English, let me know. If you have anything to say, anything to say. Thank you very much. My tongue is kind of rolling around. Okay, if you have anything to say, just comment. Even if you have, if you want to say hi, I'll say hi back. And if you like my video and my channel, oh my god, and my channel, subscribe please. I do videos, tutorials in tatting and crochet in Arabic. So this is my first time doing English and I'm repeating that again. Oh my god. I'll stop talking. I'll just stop and end it here. Wish you lovely day, a lovely night, and happy stitching. Bye bye.